What's going on, everybody? My name is Mark Bruce. I'm owner of Fit Strength Training Studio, and I also work with Hoop Strength. And what I am is a fitness expert. I help people reach their fitness goals. So today I'm going to talk about little metaphors that I like to use with the people that I work with. Whether you're an athlete, whether you're just someone who's looking to get in shape, transform your body, so to speak. I took this from Eric Cressey, and when I read it, it was like an aha moment. So the metaphor I'm going to use is, right now I'm going to look at you, and you are just a 6-ounce glass of water. Unless you've been training for years and years and years and years, 10, 15 years, like really training mobility, stability, working on movements like that, focusing on periodization. So if you know what those are, then your training age is a lot more advanced than, who this is really geared for. So if you're someone who just goes in the weight room, lifts some weights, hits the elliptical, do some crunches, in my opinion, your training age is essentially 0. I don't go by chronological age, so I don't care if you're 12 years old, I don't care if you're 42 years old. If your mentality when you get in the weight room is just, take a dumbbell, do 10 squats, do some bicep curls, hit the elliptical for 25 minutes, then that's not really training. It's working out, but it's not training. So when I speak to an individual, I always like to say, right now you're a 6-ounce glass of water. And what I mean by that is, you may be a 6-ounce glass of water and you're 3 ounces full. We can only get you to be 6 ounces full. That can only be 15 pounds of weight loss. That can only be, 8% body fat loss. If you're an athlete, that may mean that, we can only get you to increase your bench press or amount of push-ups you can do by 10 reps maybe. We can only get your vertical to become 6 inches. And what I mean by that is, your mobility, your movement isn't where it needs to be to really increase your level of athleticism and your performance in the weight room because you're inhibited. So for me personally, my dorsiflexion is super poor. So squatting has been a nightmare. Yet I've taken the time to work on that, and I'm still able to dunk. I'm years down the line. I don't really do jump training, but working on those movements allow me to still have somewhat of a vertical. So if you are a 15-year-old athlete, don't think once you step in the weight room, you're going to push a lot of weight, and then you're going to reach your 32-inch vertical and just start yamming on people, because you will hit that plateau. So what I like to tell people is, you come in here as a 6-ounce glass of water, and we're going to do some mobility, stability exercises. We're going to work on, flexibility. We're going to work on your movement. We may not be putting a weight in your hand for quite some time because once your movement is proper, now your 6-ounce glass of water just shot up to 24 ounces, 32 ounces. And now simply not being able to take your vertical from a 20-inch vertical, now we can take it up to 32 and 35 because you're moving properly. You can reach a proper squat depth. If you're just someone who's looking to really drop some weight, tone up, if you are 60 pounds overweight, we can't do those exercises, those movements that are going to help you, reach those ultimate goals. So dropping the weight is going to make your glass that much more fuller. Vice versa, if you're super skinny, we may need to work on some serious core strength. If you just had a child, working on some serious core strength before we move on to the bigger lifts that'll help you shed the pounds, trim up, drop the body fat. So that's just my food for thought. Look at yourself. If you're not moving properly, see if you can correct it. Do some research, reach out, comment, like, subscribe. My name is Mark Bruce. And, take your 6-ounce glass of water and let's shoot it up to 32 ounces. Okay? I'm out.